Nah, the big question is how much has been lost from that crash. Usually it autosaves after every collectible, so should be okay. Fingers crossed. Bad PC ports, yeah. Tell me about it. Like, it's because we never really did any like the PC testing begins a week before launch for most like TT games. You know, they test on majority of testing happens on PS4. And then we do things like just make sure it actually runs on like Xbox and Switch in the lead up to submission. And then yeah, it's like, oh, the Steam build, we should probably test that at some point. And then there's usually like one test, like one or two testers for it. It's on, you know, we play, you know, we obviously do all our development on PC and all our localized testing, but that's not a full sort of, you know, full destructive testing playthrough of it. So yeah, the testing's a mess. Right. Okay. Doesn't look like it's lost too much. I guess we'll go back to where we were and see. I don't think Steam builds were ever really popular. You know, the big systems that this was on was like 360 and then PS4. Those were the big two that we sort of appealed to. Those were the baseline platforms that we always wanted to make sure they worked on. Steam was kind of just, people might play the Steam version, maybe. It would be interesting to see what the actual peak numbers for this game on Steam were. Okay, it looks like it collected that brick. Now, I'm going to see what happens if I jump and collect it again. Or jump and collect the stud. Are you kidding me? I hate this game. No, not joking. I actually... Fuck's sakes. It's just this... Maybe I've been spoiled by like AAA games where it's just like, you know, like most of them are quite good at, if the animation of the whatever you're activating is nearly done, it'll either lock you in place, or if it doesn't want you to start using it yet whilst it finishes the animation, or it'll let you start using it whilst it's finishing its animation. But no, it's like, oh, you can start trying to jump onto this. Oh no, you're just going to clip through it and fall off the map. It feels like there's a solution a non-garbage solution to that. I swear to God, if I have to do it again because it's like unloaded and reloaded the level. Oh, yep, it has. So need to do it again and wait this time. There we go. Okay, no crash that time. That's nice. It's very decent of it. Now, that thing there, is this something I'm expected to be able to get from here? Is this like what it's wanting me to do? No, it isn't. Okay. I don't get that then. I'm missing something obvious. Oh! Fuck me. I can't believe I didn't notice that. The fucking water. And because I have all the spinjitsus, it's not giving me an auto hint. Because I can interact with it. Thank you, Dan. I am bad at video games. I am bad at children's video games. It's just the more I play it, the more you kind of realize just how much jank is in here. Jank that wasn't there to begin with. Jank that we had solved and then were forced to put back in because people who don't know how to design games made the decision that they wanted it that way. One of those people who doesn't know how to design games does have the title of designer as well, which is even more infuriating. Oh, so those can take you up there. They just wasn't giving me the hint. I'm fuck. I would make a comment like I'm going to kill myself, but I think that's against Twitch's TOS, so we'll not do that. Let's see. So I've done whatever was over there. I guess I'll slide back down here and build a tornado creation that's waiting for me, which will hopefully get me that character.
People would care if it was a sharks destroyed the miniature statue of the Tower of Power. Can you help me rebuild it?
What is that? Ugh, that offset. I'm guessing we couldn't animate the tornado in a Y motion. We could just animate it on the spot, and it was like, okay, which locator do we attach it to? Okay, there's good. Ugh. I press X, and it doesn't yeah, you have to point it. Come on. Oh, that time I had to press X without holding a direction. I fucking hate. Parkour used to be good. And no one will ever get to see it. And it's a massive shame. This game was good once. Once. Okay, there's a few more gold bricks that are mostly trapped behind walls. That's a decent number that I've got. Where's that one? Can I do this the other way then? No, how does... This is going to be another instance of me being really stupid. But presumably you have to walk across... Oh, you probably have to jump onto it from off the... So there was more to being up here. Come on, Nia, don't do this nonsense. I suppose I could have just jumped to it from up there as well. That probably would have made just as much sense. Okay. 19 out of 24. There's a couple of trapped. There's a couple locked behind gates, I think. Oh wait, what do we have? Oh, that's how you were meant to do it. Oh, okay, cool. Right. I think that's probably actually a decent amount from here. We'll go do another dojo. I think there's still maybe one left. I think the swamp. Oh, and the arena as well. Yeah. In fact, before we do that... I'm fairly certain I don't have everything from the Stormy Docks, but sure. Yes, if I select Stormy Docks... Yeah, I don't have the bonus for that. Okay, let's do Dark Swamp first, and then we'll go back and maybe do Stormy Docks as well. This will get me a speedster as well, so I can start doing the races. This one was interesting, I think, because of all the nav points, and because also it's the only place in the game where we have like two special enemies that we want to both be attacking the player at once.
Translation: this place stinks.
Hey, what are they doing here?
Get up!
Yeah, just all these dashes. It's just ugh. Boils my blood. Is this guy going to be stunned? No. Nice. Wave 2. Oh wow, there we go. That's how fast the difference with all the extra stud bonuses makes. Nice. Are we 126 hit combo there? I think we get brutes on this one, so that'll be fun. Ooh, axe brutes. I do really like Skyward Dragon. I'm no matter how anything else has gone, that's one I'm really happy with because we refined that so much. That was getting constant revisions right up until the last last moment. Same with the flurry this flurry attack actually as well. And flurries, you know, now made it into like three different Lego games. I think it's one of the mechanics that stayed. But Skyward Dragon just feels so goddamn awesome. It's one of the things it's one of the special things we worked on first and kind of set the standard for how we would develop all the special moves in all of our combat. And it just feels awesome. With certain characters, Nia especially feels great. Not a big fan of Lloyd's, I think it's a bit slow. Oh, okay, I guess those studs aren't mine. Oh yeah, that was it. This guy started off as a counter-attacker and then turned into a charger afterwards.
Looks like the F.
That was a pain. I think I remember a bug where it was so often if you finished off with that flurry attack there, you would he would just brick when he hit the ground rather than getting sucked into the portal. It was a nightmare. Gold brick, so I should now have time twins. So I got the gold medal, which means I have a speedster now, which means I can now do all the races. So that's cool. Samurai X. I have no idea who that is. I assume it's from... I mean, it will be from the TV show, because it's a Chronix and Crux, so... Wow, 3% just for doing that. That's not too bad.
I need to calm down. It was nothing.
Okay, let's just finish off some dojos and then see how much time we've got left. Evening. So the Deadly Arena is the only one I've not done yet. So this one... Oh, I remember this guy. This one was a pain because of a lot of environmental hazards. So the counterattack mechanic that you see, where you sort of react and kick their shield away, that was created for this dojo originally, which is why it's not seen in a lot of places, because this is one of the last dojos we did.
Whatever. Let the games begin.
Again, Master Wu comes out nearly on top, having the better animations. But it was the lead animator for the project who animated Master Wu, a guy called Tom Crofts, and he is a very, very talented animator, and really sound to work with as well. We had a great time working together, because I pretty much spent half the project at his desk, going, right, this is how we want this to work. This is how we want this to work. How do you want me to support this feature? So on. But it's great. What the hell is this guy doing?
Very impressive. You have my congratulations.
Although, I say Master Wu was one of the better ones, I also really like Kai's. I think he was the first character he was the test character for every combat animation. We did his stuff first. Everything. He was the original for everything, every combat mechanic you see in the game. Because his original sort of work was done by... We had a different lead animator before Tom took over that lead switch to move to a different job. And he had it was with him that we'd sort of set the we did the Wire Fu, the Skyward Dragon with him, and then everything else was with Tom. Bloody hell, that was a skillful knockback. Fuck. Jeez, oh. This dungeon is lethal. Dungeon, dojo.
Once again, you have triumphed. Most remarkable. But I suspect your luck will run out. And soon!
Tim Spencer special, this one is. Damn, wrong person. Too many special enemies. It's not good.
Those imbeciles!
Now, Master Chen.
It's time to
I don't really think Master Chen himself is any special, despite having like counterattack goons and yeah, despite having like a combination of brutes and chargers and shield boys in his team. Master Chen isn't any of those things. He is just a brute. He doesn't have any special properties besides being a brute, which is again a shame. Like it's just.
there, I'd say.
Again, this one was quite a late addition in terms of when we did it, I think. I think it was either the last or second last out. No, tell a lie, sorry. Collapsing Condo was the last one. Collapsing Condo was definitely the last one. But General number 2 was at least a bit unique. She was the only dual-wielding pistol user in the game. Master Chen. His design's kind of cool. Griffin Turner. I think Griffin Turner's also a speedster as well. Karloff. No idea. Karloff, does he have iron fists, maybe? I'm trying to remember. I'm sure I remember. Karloff rings a bell. I'm sure he was special for some reason. Does he have big iron fists, or is he an Earth Spinjitzu user? Find out in a second. I'm curious now as to what he can do. Oh, that was easy. What's this gonna be? I'm trying to think if there's that many more useful ancient scrolls. Absolutely not. We're not putting that on. That one was garbage.
Need to get my dance up high. We're supposed to be holding the annual Ninjago Disco Dance Championships here. Okay, maybe a volcano isn't the best venue, but it's the awesome dance floor. And don't forget to try it out during the dance championship. You may even win.
Okay. So what does Karloff do? He is... Okay, so Samurai X is just a ninja with a sword. That's literally... Okay, yeah, he's got big fists, so he can presumably smash cracked Lego. Maybe, I don't know. Oh wow, he is the only character in the game with fist weapons. What's that heart symbol? Please don't tell me that's going to be invincibility. Steel skin. Okay, I think that is invincibility. Chen has universal spinjitzu, really? That's the same as the cheat, basically. Wow. Okay. So this is the only one I'm missing something from, because I did such a poor job of doing it last time. Oh, I can pick who I want as well. Ooh, who am I going to go in with? I think Octopus. Let's try him. I think he's either single. I think he's two sword. If he's not, I'll switch to someone who is like two sword or something else. Okay, yeah, he's two sword. That's cool. Ugh, no. Don't want to touch that tornado. No, go away, tornado. Okay, silver after round 1, that's pretty decent. Cheating a little bit there just to build up my multiplier, but it worked. I can just homing butterfly everything. Homing butterfly, floating butterfly. Homing attack. God, imagine if the homing attack did like didn't do much damage, but had infinite chains. It would just feel so nice. Again, one of the problems is a lot of the enemies are too easy. Like the basic enemies have 25 hit points, and like more than half the weapons do 25 as a base. So it's like, okay. Hi Chloe, do I speedrun this game? No, I don't speedrun this game. I have watched the speedruns, but yeah, it's I think I'd get too frustrated trying to speedrunning it, deliberately trying to break my break the game that I worked on. Are you a Lego speedrunner then?
They're just a storm in a teacup.
You must think you're tough, but believe me, beating you's gonna be a breeze.
Get fucked tomorrow. Run Lego Hobbit and Avengers. Oh, cool. No, I didn't. Avengers was being made by the other studio when I was working on Lego Star Wars Force Awakens, I believe. Or it came out like it came out whilst we were working on it, because I think me and my friend was applying for QA on Lego Star Wars, so Lego Star Wars was obviously still in development, and it came out and we played the first level together, so we could get some sort of an insight into our most recent game, and it crashed for us. So that was a good start. I don't know much about Lego Hobbit, other than people on Twitter kept asking when we were going to make the third one, and that like I think I maybe played a demo of it, but I honestly can't remember. I'm doubtful that I played a demo. Okay, so another 20 minutes on the stream. So we'll maybe run around, do some miscellaneous activities whilst we're here. Oh, okay, he doesn't smash things as he runs. It's a shame. Oh, and he has a one-handed sword. Lame. I don't know if that was the intended path, but it was fun, so. And this game was meant to not have intended paths, but you know, you can only be bitter about that for so long. Yeah, so the games I speedrun are... I haven't done a speedrun in a while. I was thinking of maybe doing one today, and then it got a bit late for the game I was going to speedrun. So I speedrun an indie game called Squirm, and that's quite fun, because it's only like, 20 minutes an attempt. And then I also speedrun Valkyria Chronicles, but because it's like 2 hours ago, and I'm so rusty that I basically need to start fresh again on the new game category, it's very painful to get back into when you've been out of it for so long.
Someone can help restore you.
I would like to. I still want to try and meet my goal of getting sub 2 hours on Valkyria Chronicles new game before the end of the year. Like, it's doable, for sure, but it's just quite a big investment. Like, I'm just generally slow. It's not that I've sort of mainly forgotten a lot of the tactics, or I have that, but just when I do look at my split comparisons, they're always terrible on all the times I've sort of tried to go back.
Ronnie used to adore that wall over there until Garmadon's attacks knocked him loose.
Can you with your Ronnie? You're back! Ah, time to cook a celebration meal in your honor. I'm thinking prawns.
Okay. Let's do a race then. Nice. Would I ever run a Lego game? Maybe. I thought about Force Awakens. At one point, it's just there's obviously like some of the tech in Lego games can get quite. He kept attacking for a lot longer than I wanted him to. Yeah, look. Yeah, look at that. That's 3 attacks, and he keeps doing that. How weird. Master Wu doesn't do that, does he? I think when it comes to speedrunning Lego games, I think I'd want to create a bit of separation, because, like, you know, you really have to be into the... I think you really have to be into the game itself if you want to speedrun. I mean, that's just with my approach. That's just at least how I approach speedrunning games, and I don't know if I can get enough into what little love I have left. If there's any love I have left for these games, it'll definitely be taken away by speedrunning it, because it'll just expose even more how even more broken a lot of these are. I imagine maybe if I was to speedrun one, it probably wouldn't be one I worked on, actually, so maybe not Force Awakens. Maybe Avengers would be a shout. Why the okay, cool. It's a weird place to teleport, but sure. Yeah, Avengers would be a difficult one, because I remember not enjoying much of it when I played it. I was quite unimpressed. That's not good. No, fuck. Oh, Chronix, you bellend. Oh, that's the end, really? Wow. Only 3 days I found a way to clip any invisible wall in that game with a flying character. It's going to save a lot of times. Awesome! Yeah, no, I mean, it's crazy how much new tech keeps getting discovered. Like, I know with Ninjago, sort of once lost, sort of started looking into it. It was ridiculous how fast the tech evolved. Like, he found all this crazy stuff, and then like the community just started growing again because a load of new stuff had been found, and they're back in to breaking my best title. Not that I'm like bitter or anything. It just makes me so very sad. I mean, I knew this game was broken. It was like, it was getting made in a way that we hadn't really approached making the games before. And then we kind of changed our approach about halfway through as well, and so many levels just got filled with crap because we kept changing what was in them, and yeah, it was... Yeah, Loz is the stuff he's done for it is great. It was cool getting to be on the Lego game stream, charity stream, getting to commentate with him. Even though I didn't have much to offer in terms of the actual speedrunning side, I was just like, yeah, oh, that bit, you know, I'm going to talk about this bit that's... Oh, you've skipped it. Cool. Okay. Well, this next bit has been skipped. Cool.
Think you can find us all?
But, you know, that's half the fun.
Fans of the... You'll...
Oh, I didn't even mean to find him.
Told you that you wouldn't find them. We learned from the... I don't believe it. You found all of us. Here, you deserve it.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun to see. There was a bunch of stuff I hadn't seen because I only catch Loz's streams from time to time. So there were a few techniques he did that I wasn't familiar with. So that was cool to be around to see those. And if it encourages some more people to run Ninjago, that'd be awesome. I mean, even though it's tearing apart the game that I obviously have a very strong attachment to, at the end of the day, it gets more people playing it. But I mean, I love seeing speedrunners play games that I've worked on. I think it's really cool. Oh, I just lost Time Boy. So I want to try and find... Okay, so there's something over there. And there's a gold brick over there as well. I'll probably run this one co-op. If I like to do it solo. Cool. We'll also run every leg game back-to-back Jizo. I mean, at the rate that they... I mean, then again, there's been a bit of a slowdown in how fast they've been getting created, so, yeah, you maybe wouldn't have to worry as much about games coming out faster than you can start working on them all. Start working through them all, but still, it's a hefty goal. I mean, isn't the current sort of record for that as a sort of community segmented run like 61 hours or something for every Lego game back to back? Bunch of stuff up there. Right, let's try getting over there from the other side. Yeah, 66-hour relay, that's what I was thinking of. Don't beat up the civilians, that's not nice. He says while jump slamming civilians. That is not a nice noise. I could go lower. I know just for Avengers alone the run got a lot faster, so I glitch hunting it. Cool. Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I don't doubt that can go lower. I know that some of the games don't have as much of a community built around, so there's probably still tons of undiscovered tech. And because the LEGO games are all built on the same engine, once you find a discovery in one game, there's a good chance it will work in some of the others. What am I doing? I don't really know. I'm kind of just mindlessly ambling at this point. Just so I don't lose them off the character selector. Nice, very nice. Oh, J Classic, cool. Making some good progress. Okay, what have we got here then? There's something. Okay, swords. Maybe it is in here then, but on a lower level, perhaps? There we go. Oh nice, 100 gold bricks. That should be able to get me through a few more doors now as well. Okay, do I have to go all the way around then? Up there. Which way is it asking me to go? Okay, so it's that way it looks like. God damn it, this fucking camera. Okay, so it comes from, looks like the top level of the parking garage. Which I think would make sense because this is destroyed, so if I go Yep, if I go like this. Or... That works. Sure. Are you joking me? What the fuck? Fucking AI links, man. Or nav links. Fuck me. What was that meant to accomplish? Okay, well that makes a bit more sense then. Yeah, look at that. That is not great. Gotta be really careful not to just slide off the edge there. Just jump through the wall like it's nothing. I didn't even press down on that last bit. Yeah, Dan. That would be that would be a disaster for mankind. Fucking hell. I remember the PS4 version being not great, but I don't remember it being this bad. Okay, so you're not meant to slide down. That was my big fucking mistake there. Okay. Even though that looked like... Because that's a jump point, the fuck that... I don't know. Okay, so can if I jump off here? There we go, I'll take that. Fuck this. Fuck's sakes, man. Like, I know that the PC versions are notoriously bad, especially with uncapped frame rates, which is probably what a lot of these nav problems are. They're probably caused by by the fact that the game's running at 150 frames a sec, 130 frames a second just now, when our games are designed to run at 30 frames a second. So, you know, when the game's running at more than quadruple its expected frame rate, things will go wrong, but Jesus Christ. I know that LEGO Jurassic World, there is a bug with the Raptor Pounce if your frame rate goes too high, because I was asked to try and fix it, and I was able to fix it for the Indominus Rex battle, but then it broke it for everywhere else, and I just checked that in and didn't tell anyone, and no one complained at me, so... Which just proves how fucking bad the testing processes were for the PC VSync off stuff. So yeah, if you try and do a Raptor Pounce with VSync switched off in LEGO Jurassic World on PC and it doesn't work, that's... I mean, it's my fault in that I tried to fix the bug and broke it, but it's the person who wrote the original code to not be frame rate dependent's fault, really. I guess a question then, Chloe, is just, I mean, it's and it's not meant to be like some sort of why question, it's not meant to be like a dig at LEGO fans, but it's like, what makes you a fan of the games, out of interest? Because I look at them and generally see quite a lot of problems. But as a dev, that's kind of just how it is. Devs, you know, when you look at your own work, you tend to just see problems with it. But I'm interested to know what... when you especially when you compare it to like other games that are on the market, and the relative, I suppose, lack of. Okay, that's interesting. It's an interesting way to look at it.
I need to fix the sign.
How am I meant to get up there? Turn of replay value, speed games. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. I mean, I guess from a speedrunner point of view, I guess I can understand it a bit more. I think there's definitely some interesting stuff, some stuff there that makes them interesting for speedrunners.
Signs ain't good.
Right, what do I want to be? What's that? Okay, I'd say that's fair enough. If you didn't speedrun them, you'd play them casually, maybe 100% them. Yeah, there's definitely I mean, I can totally appreciate a lot of sort of there's an old school sort of there's definitely a sort of element to them that you don't get with a lot of games nowadays. You know, they've got that, for better or for worse, they've got that kind of PS2 era vibe to them, which is sorely missing from a lot of modern games. I think. I miss the sort of the more. I miss some of the old sort of more classic design styles. I just think that there's a lot of room for LEGO games to grow, but I think TT is afraid, or was afraid, I guess. We'll see with, I guess, Skywalker Saga will be a good indication as to how much they've committed to improving things. I'd be lying if I said my hopes were high, but I still have some hope. Oh yeah, no, I'm tempted to pick it up and maybe do a day one stream since it's a LEGO title, and I feel like besides bad speedruns, LEGO titles have basically become what I've built my. Is this just? Okay, no, it does what. LEGO titles are basically what I've started to build my Twitch channel off of, and there's a lot of them, so I can. I definitely have room to do lots of streams just off of LEGO games. Because I still haven't even. I've only touched 2 of the games I worked on, and I worked on like close to six games when I was there. So.
Oh, this factory makes the best ice cream in Ninjago City. So,
6 or 5? 6 or 5?
I don't have any ice
Actually.
cream. But here, have the
How many
next
was
best
it?
thing.
Rather than trying to remember, I'll just look at my website. Okay, it was 6, yeah. Yeah. Jurassic World, Force Awakens, Dimensions, Ninjago, Incredibles, Movie 2. Although only 3 of those were were absolute start to finish the whole way. The other 3 I worked on in some capacity. I think, Dan, you've definitely got me beat on number of titles. That's quite a cool mechanic. I quite like that little puzzle there. I mean, I say puzzle. That little button that you press. 6 in dev, God knows how many in QA. Okay, that's cool. I mean, QA still counts as dev, but I get what you mean. Okay, maybe get like 1 or 2 more gold bricks and then call it a night. What? Cool. Environment art, nice one. I'm just kidding, the environment art guys are lovely. That's just rather funny. Right, so I need to get up there. Hold on. Bat nerd. I don't understand how difficult it is to get that to stick. Right, how do I get up there now? Oh, okay. It's that simple. Don't you... I hate agility points. Oh, his eyes get occluded from the draw call there. That's not great. Okay. Oh, I have to smash this again. Garbage. Trying to give Garmadon something to do. We'll give him his own Lego to smash. That is like a go-to easy way of getting a character to be able to do something. It's just it's so easy to just like go, oh, only this character can do this. Okay, so I need. Character. Who have we got? Lloyd High School. The Lloyd. The not good ninja. Oh, you're kidding. This is now locked. We'll get one more thing, I reckon, and then we'll call it there. Actually, ooh, can I open that? I can. Okay, the waterfront. Oh, is this the one we need to like? I think you need to build like a stupid cannon or something.
Can somebody help me?
Actually, I don't really care enough about that one. And we'll build the tornado creation, and then we can call it a day on that. Stream's gone a little bit over what I planned, but it's about 11 o'clock now, so that'll be a good time to call it. Hot Dog Man. Key lore character.
Must everyone dash by? The statue of a brave and inspiring man once stood here. Can you rebuild it? If anyone deserves a statue in their honor, it's Master Wu. Thank you for your kind help.
Oh, cool. These are broken. I'm gonna work out how you're meant to get up there. Kinda want to finish off this area. Or, as I finish up, that's skeletons. Come on. Ugh, no, so it's not gonna let me do that. Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Oh, this is such a headache.
There we go. Okay, that'll be a cool place to stop, I think. 20 out of 24. That's good.